Morning. I thought I'd show you what smoothies I'm making this morning. I'm going to do two. The first one is an orange, pineapple, and strawberry. I also got an extra frozen banana because I'm kind of running low on fruit this week. So I'll pick up some more this weekend. But anyway, I start with 3 oranges. And let's see, about 7 strawberries are left over. I'll put in as much frozen pineapple as possible. And a chunk, half of a frozen banana, and a bit of a chunk. So let's get started. I'll blend it up, toss everything in the Vitamix. Basically the soft fruit goes first, and then the frozen fruit on top, and I'll fill up the water about halfway or so, depending on how full it gets. But I'll do that real quick. Strawberries now. I just didn't want you all watching me cut up oranges because it's kind of a boring thing to watch somebody cut stuff up on the internet. Basically, I just peeled them, then cut them in half, so it'd be easier for the Vitamix to just suck it down into the bottom. I've found that if I don't cut them in half, that the Vitamix will just kind of spin the orange around and around and around and not really grab onto it. It's really kind of weird, but you know, you think that with all the power it has, it would just, you know, pop it right in. So there's the banana. It's softened up a little bit because I left it out on the counter just a little bit, kind of help it thaw. I think it kind of helps out the mixer a little bit. And the pineapple, I would say it's just a bit more than a cup of pineapple. I really wouldn't want to do too much more than that. It really fills up the blender otherwise. So now we're going to put some water in it and throw the top on it and then blend it up, and I'll save you all the trouble of the noise and having to watch that. So be right water back. About halfway, just kind of a reference point. You want to get some water in there. Sometimes I like to throw juice in it, like orange juice. They'll have an organic orange juice at Costco in a big jug, and oftentimes I'll use that, but I think it's sweet enough sometimes, all on its own. And my tamper, just in case I need it. This sucker's so powerful, though, I usually don't need it. So, okay, here's my finished product. Beautiful pink color. Smells divine. Smells like banana and strawberry mostly. A lot of the orange actually is kind of killed out of it. I'm surprised, but it still smells really good. I'll pour this in a big jug I've got. And that's the first smoothie. We're going to move on to the second smoothie, which consists mostly of dates and water and stevia drops. These are the stevia drops. I like this one because it's the vanilla cream. It's a little bit more creamy. And I think they do offer one that's just a regular vanilla, but I find this one to be really nice. And my dates I also get from Costco. I quite enjoy these. They're not as sweet as some of the smaller dates that you can get. There's a health food store near here that you can actually buy dates by the Date Lady, and those are really good dates, but these are just a bit more economical and they taste about the same. It gives you that nice kind of chocolatey taste anyway when you blend them all up with water, so yeah, they do the job. But I'll move on to that in just a second. On to the next smoothie. This one I do like to have in the morning, even though it is dates. And technically, you really shouldn't eat like a dried food until after you've had your more water-based foods. So like the water content of pineapple and oranges is a little bit higher than dates. And I realize that, but I digest pretty well. I don't find a problem with, you know, kind of eating dry fruit before wet fruit. And also the water with the dates really helps. So, in any case, that's what I do. It kind of reminds me of coffee a little bit. But it's better than coffee because it's got sugar in it and it's awesome. And it's so super sweet. You know, the first couple of times I had this, I thought it was so sweet, and I almost couldn't drink all of it. But now I just love it. Absolutely love it. So, I'm going to do about 17 dates in here. It's about 2 cups of dates. And then enough water to kind of cover the dates. Maybe not all the way, but just enough. I kind of eyeball it myself. And then I blend it up. Oh, I put the stevia drops in too, of course. And blend it up. And it comes out smooth and creamy and just awesome in general. And those 2 smoothies end up being, I do the date for breakfast. And generally, I will start having the second smoothie about 10 or 11 o'clock. It just depends on how hungry I'm feeling. And lately, I'm feeling pretty hungry because, you know, I'm at 31 weeks now, pregnant, so hunger kind of hits me hard when it hits me. But I just have to remember, keep eating the good stuff. And you'll make it through the pregnancy. Not too much weight gain. Weight gain's actually been, you know, not bad. About the recommended amount. I think I've gained about 20 pounds so far. And, you know, it's pretty good. Doctor didn't want me to gain more than 25 to 30, I think. Maybe 35 was my limit. As far as they like to see, anyway. But I think we've got 17 dates here, and I'm going to get it blending. So we'll see you soon. Stevia. A little bit of stevia drops goes a long, long way. So as you see, just a little. Because otherwise, I get the flavor of the stevia itself, and I'm kind of sensitive to artificial sweeteners. Like, even before I completely came off of, like, junk food and stuff, I was really sensitive to the artificial sweeteners. I could just tell. I could taste it and be, oh, no, Diet Coke. No, no, gross. That's disgusting. How does anybody drink this stuff? And I kind of get the same reaction with stevia if I put too much in. I don't know why. Just sensitivity to it, I guess. But it is what it is. And I deal with it. We'll put some water in here. I know what you're thinking. She's putting tap water in there. What's up with that? I happen to live in an area where the tap water is actually really good. They don't put any contaminants in it. They don't even put fluoride in the water here. I live in a town called Independence, Missouri. And it's a municipal water system that does its own treatment. We have some of the highest rated water in the country, so I do use it. It's pretty good stuff. But I also have a filter system, so I kind of, you know, give and take. It's all about the environment you live in, really. Product. 2 beautiful, big smoothies, breakfast and lunch. I just take them to work with me. They're pretty awesome. That's it. That's going to be my breakfast and my lunch. For dinner tonight, I will be having pasta with a simple tomato sauce on it. And I pretty much stick to the raw till 4 thing. most days. Sometimes, because of just being pregnant, I think I crave like something more substantial during the afternoons. So sometimes around noon, I'll go ahead and have like a cereal or something with some soy milk. But it's not very often that I do that. Pretty much I stick to the raw till 4, which I think it's doing me great. I've been having an awesome pregnancy. Haven't had any sickness. No first trimester problems, like morning sickness at all. I had like 2 weeks where I was just surviving like off of applesauce because my stomach just felt so irritable. But you know, otherwise it's been totally fine. And, you know, 31 weeks, she's growing just great. See my bump. And, I'm not suffering from any acne. Some women break out all over the place. My skin has been very clear. I drink enough water. And I took my glucose test like 2 weeks ago, and no problems. Absolutely fine. No gestational diabetes detected whatsoever. So, and my blood tests have been really good. So, doing great. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first few videos, so they're going to be kind of awful. But any helpful tips and suggestions would be totally fine. Please thumbs up if you like it. And we'll get back to you guys soon. Thanks.